Welcome back, YouTube. It's Drunk Capitalist here. What's up? So today I have a video. I haven't seen this video at all, but it came across my timeline a few days ago and I recognized the couple and I just wanted to share this video with you guys. I wanted to give you guys my real raw reaction to this couple. I seen them a long time ago. They're probably one of the main reasons that I started YouTube and wanted to get into the financial space, especially dealing with scams, fraud, and on the dark side of finances. But yeah, I came across this couple after they had already got caught, so it's not like I got stirred up and all that stuff, in the loom, in the money circle stuff. Like, I already know all that stuff is fake and a lot of people fall for it, but they were part of that as well. And they just come across my timeline and I just wanted to watch it and see what's going on, because they actually got a spot on American Greed, which is crazy. I didn't know it was gonna be that big of a scandal, to be honest. A lot of the scams that go on in the Black community unfortunately don't really see the light of day. Like, no one really points a flashlight on it, except for maybe in the YouTube space and smaller circles where people actually really take a deep dive into these things. Most scammers really don't get caught, and I'm thankful for people on YouTube like Spencer Cornelia. There's like a lot of different people that talk about scammers and like expose them and things like that, but it's more of a newer phenomenon. This couple has been around years. They've been around the block. I've seen many other couples that have gotten into some stuff. I'm sure you guys have heard of like Jumping Jack Taxes and their scandal and debauchery and all that stuff. I haven't been caught up in that stuff, but I have had my eyes open to a lot of it. So without further ado, let's just jump right into this video.
In this episode of American Greed, a reality TV couple has a real-life come down when they are accused of scamming thousands of unsuspecting victims.
The couple is accused of luring people with false promises.
They wanted to be a celebrity couple.
LaShonda and Marlon Moore say they want to help African-American communities build generational wealth.
They call it affinity fraud.
33.
That's one of the biggest scam words in the Black community at this point. Like, it used to be a buzzword for like in the woke movement and all that stuff, and like people trying to get financially literate and then be like, gotta build generational wealth. The other people, the other communities, they have generational wealth. That's why they're able to accomplish so much, which has a lot of truth to it. But a lot of people have taken advantage, Black scammers have taken advantage of the phrase generational wealth, build generational wealth, and they ran it into the ground. It's now like, it's now stigmatized. Like, just saying generational wealth is like, oh, scammer. And it's like not even true. But that's just the case now.
$3 million circulated.
They use religion.
We are two God-fearing individuals.
They know the buzzwords. Building Black.
All right, I'm gonna let it go. But I have to pause it again. They use religion. I have a question for y'all, and I want you to answer in the comments. If you're watching this video at this point right now, answer in the comments. When has there been a time in American history when religion hasn't been used for financial gain? Name a time. Name a time.
Blessings.
More people are going to continue to be blessed out.
The Moores use Zoom and other video platforms to sell their scheme and recruit members nationwide for their online investment community called Blessings in No Time, aka BINT.
What's up, Ben family?
What's up, Ben family?
They created this blessings circle under the guise of blessings for Black people.
The Moores preach rapid BINT returns of biblical proportions and a money-back guarantee.
This is a very confusing and convoluted structure.
The FTC says BINT is an old-school fraud
Greed is like the venom of a snake.
with a modern spin that the Moores hype as totally legit.
It's always and still will be bent. Rashida, how you guys doing? Jasmine, Tanisha, Sarah, Nicole, John, Gloria, Leslie.
LaShonda and Marlon Moore are running a live online recruitment meeting, inviting new members into the investment community they call BINT, short for Blessings in No Time.
I thought that they were a young, nice couple just trying to help out the community.
New members are impressed by the Moores' cachet. As entertainers and media entrepreneurs, they seem to be models of fine living, success, and giving back to the community.
You're a work in progress just like me.
They was on the OWN show, and he was on 106 in Park.
The Moores promise a
So that's one of my biggest issues, right? Is that a lot of times scammers in general, they tend to be able to find themselves on legitimate sources, right? Legitimate, without actually being researched on and basically without having a proper background check analysis. Like they're not put through the ringer to make sure that they're legitimate in a lot of cases, especially I'm gonna say especially when it comes to black media and things like that, because I've seen Jay Morrison on the news, the official news, I think he was on Fox News or something, and they make it seem like they're a reputable source, right? They're the news, they're doing backgrounds, they're checking, they're researching, right? But they have someone like Jay Morrison talking about he's a multi-million-dollar real estate agent or whatever, but he doesn't own any real estate. But that didn't raise any red flags with them. Jay Morrison was on The Breakfast Club multiple times. They didn't do no research. They didn't raise no red flags. It just becomes very confusing for a normal consumer to understand who's fraud and who's for real, because everybody is just everywhere, going everywhere. Everyone's let into every building. You're a little bit flashy and they let you into the building, and that's all it takes. And it's that's insane. We have to have some type of standard so we prevent scammers from scamming. That's ultimately the goal.
Investment into BINT will yield a quick return of more than $11,000. And that's
impossible. That's just not how money works. Let's keep it moving.
At the height of the pandemic, BINT spreads almost as fast as the coronavirus itself.
My aunt called me from Texas, telling me about this group that's so fascinating.
But there's trouble ahead. Investors are having difficulty getting their money out. And the Moores put the blame on them.
Why is it taking so long? If I gotta be honest, it's because of y'all.
They're berating people, and that's when you know that it's starting to fall apart.
And LaShonda and Marlon may have to face the music.
I'm not gonna lie, there have been multiple occasions in my life where people have reached out to me about a money circle, money loom, or whatever, giving circle, whatever the case may be. And with my financial knowledge and my history, I am of Caribbean descent. I've experienced different type of money gathering and consolidating of money, right? In Jamaica or the Caribbean as a whole, a lot of people do things called a susu, where they basically, you pool your money together and each person takes a turn taking the lump sum. I've heard of that. It doesn't double, triple, or quadruple your money though. It doesn't just give you some infinite, multiplied payout and then, oh my God, it's great, blessing. No, it doesn't work like that. So with my knowledge of finances, people will call me about this, and they'll send me the picture too of the little circle of, oh, you give $100 and then there'll be you find four people to give you $100, And then it goes like that. And I'm like, at what point do y'all not understand how a pyramid works? Like, y'all need to get it together for real, for real. Like, you need to either watch some legitimate TV if you're gonna watch TV, or you need to read some books, because that's just not how money works. And it's sad to watch people fall for this. It's annoying to get these type of calls of people trying to lure you in, or these text messages of people trying to lure you into these schemes. It's very annoying. And for the most part, I don't sit there on the phone and tell people, you're crazy, I would never do that, blah, 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 you're dumb for this. I don't even bother with the whole thing, because I don't want to get into it with them. I don't want to ruin our relationship over them just making a random mistake. They'll learn the lesson one way or another. I just be like, damn, that sounds really good. I don't got it though. And just leave it at that. Like,
He just knew how to play the perfect songs at the perfect time, and he would come alive on the mic.
Born in Shreveport, Louisiana, Marlon DeAndre Maiden later changes his last name to Moore and comes to fame in Dallas in the early 2010s as DJ ASAP. Marlon selects ASAP as a moniker for his self-adopted mantra, always serve a purpose, and lands a 4-year run on the popular BET Music Countdown show 106 and Park.
That put him on the map. His star, just skyrocketed.
Roderick Pullum buys his...
Yep, so now he's a star. Now he's in a perfect position to scam you.
His first camera around the same time Marlon picks up his turntables, and says Marlon's DJ ASAP career takes off from a master mix of hustle and flow.
If the party's over, he was down on the corner passing out his mix CDs. And yeah, that's how he made it all the way to BET.
There was no celebrity or rock star of the whole game. So that's what I really wanted to try to focus on, that celebrity, rock star type of DJ vibe.
A celebrity DJ is, you're one of those people that the celebrities themselves call when they have a party or an event. Celebrity DJ also mean the price tag.
Videographer Jarvis Mint.
So essentially, he wanted to make that bag. He wanted to make the money. He wanted to be the guy whose name was in everybody's mouth, and he's getting the biggest paychecks. He's with the biggest people in the game, and he's also that guy. He's the DJ that everyone wants to be around, everyone wants to know, everyone wants him to work at their party. And he was working on it. He was going the straight and narrow.
Strikes a bond with Marlon in 2015 and documents his transition from a DJ promoting brands to ASAP the Mogul, as Marlon spent his hustle toward his new nonprofit lifestyle accelerator called Mogul Behavior.
That's where he was branding himself from. Just people thinking that all he was a DJ.
You already see what it is, man. Mogul Behavior.
He wanted people to know, I'm a businessman. Let's talk about something that's really bringing in the dollar signs.
Marlon also flexes a suddenly strong interest in staying fit.
He started acting funny, working out all the time,
According to Minton, Marlon works out to impress LaShonda Stemille Conley.
So essentially, the man has lived multiple lives. But I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with suddenly getting into fitness.
Single mother of 2 from Conway, Arkansas, with a background in insurance adjusting and real estate.
See, this is what they don't tell you, is that, those single moms sometimes are still desirable. They won't tell you that. He's gone to the gym to get him a single mom of 2. He had to go get some money too.
My thing was, I'm gonna make sure he liked me more than I like him.
She was just a gem, man. She had his focus, and I could just always tell that she was gonna be the one for him.
I take her to the club, we talking and everything, and she was like, you gonna fall in love. I'm gonna make you fall in love with me.
Together, they just created this super power couple. They wanted to be a celebrity couple. When it was time for business, it was time for business. And she was that stone cold businesswoman that was I'm gonna get my money.
If I'm pissed off, you gonna feel it.
Oh, she got a mouth on her.
So basically, they're serious and dedicated and committed to the lifestyle that they want to live, the lifestyle of their dreams. So they're we gonna make it one way or another.
Now with Marlon by her side, LaShonda joins him as a lifestyle guru for mogul behavior and brings her insurance and real estate skills to the table.
We do financial planning. We help, insurance as far as also real estate and financing, help people get homes and different bank financing as well.
Financial wealth and credit.
Yeah.
LaShonda and Marlon announced their engagement in October 2018 and go over the top for their photo shoot, capturing the attention of casting agents for Family or Fiancé, a reality TV series on the Oprah Winfrey Network.
We had to go out to California and stay in a beautiful mansion with our family.
It was about 3 weeks before we got married. So we basically had to sit down and just hash everything out.
This weekend was hard.
Despite a bit of primetime drama, on August 9th, 2019, LaShonda and Marlon's lavish wedding ceremony goes off without a hitch, and Culture Map Dallas calls it the party of the decade.
I'm looking for ASAP. Soon as I walk in, all I see is his tux hanging up. And you look on the inside, and the whole inside was just like pictures from the engagement shoot of him and LaShonda on it.
That's weird, bro. That's a little bit much. That's a little bit weird.
Teacher, feeling greedy for more videos like this one?
Yeah, so CNBC has the full video of the American Greed episode that they did on this couple, and you guys probably already know how it ends, but I'm gonna tell y'all, like, they end up stealing lots and lots of money. They end up getting in trouble for it. They end up on American Greed. That's how the story ends. They did too much, too fast, did it illegally, and drove themselves into a ditch. Like, that's just how it happens. I feel like this channel obviously is a lot about finances. I want to review